Hey guys, Dazzler Magic here. We've got some crazy news coming out of the Magic world today, and this story's been developing, I think, over at least a week. And yeah, I'm leading with the big one. You know I was going to cover it after this many people told me about it, but I'm going to give it the level of respect and attention and research that it deserves, though. And it involves the Magic subreddit, the main one. So, yeah. So some guy named Jake that I've never heard of, but I guess he's like popular or something. I don't know. He went on Twitter to bitch about something, so eventually I'll get to the part that's news. So he had posted on Discord, almost every CEDH, which I believe is competitive EDH, player you'll ever meet is pro proxy, except he replaced the word or the letter X with an asterisk. Yeah, trying to get around censorship and bot moderation. That's a great idea for Reddit. On a subreddit notorious for absolute fascist piece of crap mods. Anyway, second sentence was, nobody expects you to actually own a tabernacle or a time twister. Preach it. Except the C part, which implies tournaments. If you're like a local I play with my friends, haha, whatever, casual CEDH player, what is that? That's just called not having any friends. Who are you even playing with? Magic Online? I mean, yeah, then people do expect you to own a tabernacle or time twister. If you're a competitive EDH player, which first of all, call it Commander, just stop. And also, yeah, I ain't paying over really $50 for a card ever. I'm just not going to build the deck if any card in it is above 50. That's ridiculous. Like $60-$70 will get you a AAA game these days. The whole game. I just effectively got Fable Anniversary Edition for like 50 cents. So I guess that's against the rules, which the rule as I'm reading it now, I don't know what it used to say. Rule number 4, as they're calling it on the subreddit, was no counterfeit cards. Which that could mean anything, but under it, like I said, at least right now, it says, encouraging, endorsing, or telling people where or how to get counterfeit cards, proxies, etc. is not allowed and will earn an instant permanent ban, so no warning at all. That is so ridiculously unfriendly to people who did not know. I mean, like, read the rules of any subreddit before you join it. And then obviously the second step before you join any subreddit is don't. Reddit is a shit pile. And on anything vaguely moral, progressive, or political, 50% of the accounts are bots. I mean, that's just about been proven. Whiny, lefty teenagers and people with no lives. That's Reddit. And then me trying to solve mysteries on the tip of my tongue subreddit. I do go on there occasionally. Oh, and Spicy Pillows. You should all go join Spicy Pillows. So his tweet complaining about it did make a pretty darn good point, which is make a simple factual statement on a sub you've been active in for a decade, get permanently banned. r/magicTCG needs better moderation. I could not agree more. I think it should have gotten him a warning, or this just should have been like, it's borderline, we'll just leave it. But like these power-obsessed nutcases running it are just like, oh, there's something to do. Oh, I have an axe to grind with this group, this opinion, these people, that person, and I'm just waiting on an opportunity to swing the hammer at him. Okay, that's the kind of like dumbass gun owner who comes out of the concealed carry class, or just like gets their permit in the mail and they're like, oh, I can't wait to shoot someone. I'm going to show somebody what a macho man I am. Oh, the next person to mess with me, the gun's coming out. Yeah, the other 99% of the gun community is like, okay, this is going on my waist just in case, and I hope I never need it. And if I do, I hope I don't have to fire it. I can just show it. So this is a post by Actinide, which... what a weird username. Hi all, I tend to be quieter back of the house mod here and don't poke my head out too often. Yeah, cause even you know how shit Reddit is. The actions taken by Codemage, who this was the guy who banned him, including going into another subreddit and actively aggressively arguing with them, forced me to finally take some action. Oh, you had to get off your ass, investigate something, do work on the thing you created, and then click a button. Oh no. Actinide, you should like go out to eat after this or something. You need some Chinese food at the buffet to like recover from all the work you did. I think anybody who's like an admitter moderator on that shit of a subreddit full of that many assholes, you can't be mentally stable. It's not possible after this much time. Anyway, they said, I have removed him as a mod and I'm working actively with Reed, where the E is in a 3. Oh my god. How old is that account? I hope old. And hopefully Smash Portal to reinstate them as mods and clean up this mess. Wait. So I'm starting to think Codemage, that douchebag, the power-abusing nut-job asshole that everybody hated on that subreddit. Oh, spelled with a K too, because these guys are all super ultra elite. He must have banned or removed the mod status of Reed and Smash Portal? This is every forum I've ever been on in like the early 2000s. This is all of high school right here, okay? Mods are assholes. It's almost a like law of physics at this point or something. And the worse the subreddit in the community is, the worse the mods are. If you feel you were unfairly banned, please reply to your original mod message and we could try to work it out. I will say, if you're outright insulting / hostile / aggressive, it is unlikely I'll remove your ban. See, even if it was like the reason you were banned was bad, if you're an asshole, why would they let you back in? That I can respect. So they say, if it was mostly ranting, trolling, etc. about Rule 4, it's likely I'll unban you right away. Okay. I didn't think that was the subreddit for that, but they've let a lot more go lately in the last 3 years when the game has just nosedived into oblivion and everybody just reviles standard and half the shit Wizards does these days. So he says, yeah, it might take time and whatever. The update, though, from 24 hours later says we have unbanned 140 users. 140. Now, I get it. There's 500,000 members of the subreddit, allegedly. You could just eliminate half of them. They're probably bots, but anyway. Oh, and sock puppet accounts and dupes. And yeah, you can probably get rid of 90% of them, but anyway. He says he's only declined 10. I guarantee you more than 10 out of 150 people on that subreddit are assholes, so you might want to review that closer. So he says, we've been getting a lot of feedback from a lot of people. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Corporate speak. Gotcha. The overall feedback, seems to be okay with remaining anti-counterfeits pro proxy as playtest card / casual use. I'm surprised they even allowed that. And honestly, I'm 1,000,000% anti-counterfeit. People all the time, I delete the comments constantly, like, just order them from, and I'm not even going to say, I'll just say China. And there's a couple other websites out there notorious for selling them. It's not okay just because Wizards of the Coast are greedy, money-abusing, money-grubbing assholes, okay? Get a Sharpie, draw on a basic land, and if you and your friends are cool with that and you're not, playing for money, or like entering F&M, like counterfeits, not proxies, not with the word proxy on them, not custom art, not alters. Counterfeits, screw China, screw those thieves, and what more is there to say about it, okay? I'm always going to be anti-counterfeit. I always was and I always will be. I hate content thieves. And I do not like some Chinese businesses with that style of just stealing other people's work and profiting off of it, while the rest of the country starves. Don't even get me started. So they say we're going to remain against production and distribution of any high-quality proxies that can be mistaken for real cards. Just call them counterfeits. They're not proxies. Since that has real implications on hurting players if they are scammed with them. Exactly. These hurt vendors, they hurt eBay people, they hurt people dropping 10K on cards, which nobody should ever do. They're going to get in circulation, okay? And if you say, oh, well, I bought them from, some foreign, overseas, whatever, who knows where they came from. But after they came, I wrote proxy on it with a Sharpie, so it's all good. No, you still gave them your money for them stealing other people's content. That's ridiculous. Now, Wizards of the Coast, if they were to crack down on, I know there was like a Star Wars set that was user-made. Look, you made the framework, they made the art, the card, and play tested it, okay? That's like fair use enough. That's ridiculous. Which I think they let it go, but they're letting all of X-Mage go because they know it makes them money, so I don't know if that's the best example, but I don't really want to get into that. So at the end of the edit here from the 24 hours, the guy says, second, a mod recruitment post will be posted soon and stickied. I would like to formally announce that I'll be throwing my hat into absolutely nothing near this. Are you kidding me? They could offer it to me directly, which would never happen, and I wouldn't take it. Although, if I were to ban everyone who's clearly a just karma-pandering douchebag, an asshole, a far lefty, a lunatic, an SJW apologist, one, there wouldn't be anyone left, and two, I don't think the subreddit would be the same, and at this point, you might as well it's so bad, you might as well just start over from nothing, which a lot of other communities have done. So anyway, you can now mention proxies in the context of playtest cards and be fine, allegedly. Hopefully everybody's on the same page there. And then he warns the auto mod will probably still get you. Yeah, if you're an idiot without a hacked keyboard replacement second layout hacked into your system like I am, I can type whatever the hell I want and AI can't read it. So if I were to sum up the comment section on this absolute nightmare, it's actually, I'm smarter than you. Actually, my take is better than everyone involved. Actually, you're wrong because I'm right. Oh, and also people seem to really hate CodeMage. Good riddance. So apparently CodeMage took issue with more than just that, and people didn't like his or her, whatever, mod style. So I scrolled through a little bit and there's just a ton of stuff like somebody posted, now that Code Mage has been demodded, I can share this. Like one of them's a draft pick order tool on GitHub. Yeah, remember when I said that there's 2 ways that people primarily cheat at drafts and there's 3 if you count MTGO? Make it 4. I honestly hope that gets deleted. We don't need anybody doing that. Another person, this doesn't even make sense. It's marked as fan art. It says, since the Rule 4 changed, I thought I'd share some of the cards I made recently to play in Cube and EDH. And it's Scalding Tarn, but it is very clearly not a Scalding Tarn. It says drawing-cards.com right on the bottom, and then not for sale. And then for some reason, copyright 2022 Wizards of the Coast. Okay, that can't possibly be right. Anyway, like really? They didn't allow like that. But you can get out a paintbrush and do it. Then you're fine. I guess if you could prove it was the original card, I don't know, did I just not notice that? I don't spend a lot of time on the subreddit. But yeah, if that was their policy earlier, that is ridiculous. So that's the drama with this whole story. I did intend this to be a DNN video, but there's a ton of little stories and there was a lot to this one actually. I didn't even get into like the deep back and forth and stuff because I just don't care. So we got a small spoiler video coming out still today, and then we've also got another DNN video with tons of Magic news stories. It's just crazy stuff. You gotta see this. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time.